Right. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining today. Okay. It has been a very, very interesting day. It has been. So over yesterday, what I said to you guys, okay, and I said to you, okay, especially on the bank nifty and also on the nifty, if it breaks this zone, the buy is on, okay. And as soon as it breaks certain zones, you go from one zone to the next zone to the next zone. Okay. Look what happened when it moved. It went to the highest zone possible because that's when the selling pressure really continued, and then it started to drop. Okay. Look at Nifty. What happened yesterday on the hourly? Okay. I mentioned that as soon as it goes out of this zone, okay, it will be a proper good opportunity. Look, okay, this is not a guessing game. Okay. The reason I'm telling you this, okay, is that I might not know the Indian market industry, okay, but I understand the true players who move this market. Okay. The US Treasury bonds, okay, went up to this supply zone and then it started to retrace. Okay. This was indicated by the dollar index. Hits the zone, start to retrace. Remember, if DXY weakens, all other pairs should strengthen. Okay. Nifty went up yesterday. Bank Nifty went up yesterday. Escorts also temporarily went up as well because it did not break structure. Okay. It did not break the market structure that I've been telling you about. Okay. It's now retracing. Okay. As I said to you last time, okay, I marked this chart on the 13th of December. Okay. This is not a guessing game. Okay. Mark your charts in such a way that it makes sense for you in the future. Look what happens when the dollar rises, what happens, and when the dollar falls, what happens as well. Okay. Dollar fell, US oil fell. Okay. Also look where it fell to. It hit as a demand zone, and now from the demand zone, it is going to the top side. Okay. The selling pressure is not continuing. Okay. Even though it looked like a very good candle, the overall pressure is on the buyer's side. You must understand this, how each one is in relation to the next. Okay. How each one is in relation to the next. So this is where the buying really reversed. Okay. And if we now look at from a candle point of view, okay, this is where the price retraced. It took out a lot of stop losses and then it did that. Okay. You must understand basic price structure. Okay. Overall strength is one, but first of all, try and understand what the US Treasury 10-year yield is doing. Okay. Once it's done that, look at what the dollar index is doing. Okay. The purchasing power of the US Treasury, okay, is starting to weaken. This will be shown as the dollar index goes down. This will also show in certain ways that the oil prices goes down. Okay, on the charts, not okay in real life. Okay, then if dollar index is going down, Nifty goes up. Okay, Nifty, okay, on the daily, look how much it's gone up by. Okay, and look at which areas it's hitting. Okay, so if price should reverse, it should reverse from a supply zone or the top supply zone. Okay, I think the price itself will go to the top one because that's where the price reversed dramatically from. If we look at this from a line chart, okay, the trend hasn't reversed yet. So the buying pressure is still continuing. Okay, buying pressure is still continuing. Okay, if we look at our Bank Nifty, okay, Bank Nifty, okay, I would classify as a secondary. Okay, Bank Nifty, it started to go a bit further down. Okay, so it did not hit the supply zone, but it's near the supply zone. That's why it's going from one zone to the next. So if I have to now change my mark structure, is that this particular zone was first invalidated as the buyers took control, sellers took them out. Okay, so the past zone is now out. This past zone that was before there has now been invalidated by current price structure. Okay, price starts to go further down here. Then as soon as it goes further down, price itself, when the wick went inside, now it's going down. Okay, if it's going to go down, and remember what I said to you last time, okay, about imbalance. Okay, price itself, okay, I'll just take them off so it'll be easier for you to guys to understand this. Okay, price from here, it jumped down to there. Okay, so this is telling you straight away, okay, that this was imbalance. Who did they sell it to? Okay, who did they sell it to? Okay, so let me just fix this. Right. So price itself jumped from here, and then price jumped down. Let me just go back. Price jumped down to here, the candle, okay? So this particular area needs to be filled first. As soon as this area is filled, it jumped here. So this has all been filled, but temporarily it made another jump. So this is the new place that it needs to fill back. Okay, price filled, goes back, now has to fill back. Okay, this is the imbalance on both sides. Okay, once price fills both sides, the true trend will be revealed. Why did price retrace from there? Because it was in a supply zone. Okay, supply zone hit that. Okay, so now if you look at it from the 5-minute point of view, okay, price needs to fill all this area. Look at how price is moving. Okay, look at how price is moving. Okay, the buying pressure is no longer there. Okay, the buying pressure is no longer there. So if we look at it from another point of view, if we just mark it from here, and also if we mark it from this side, okay, this is our channel drawn. Okay, price did not go above here, price did not go below here. So as soon as it breaks both these zones, okay, you could either enter for the sell, which is more likely because the selling pressures continue. If you do enter this trade, okay, hit the trade as soon as it comes close to about here. That would be the best time to enter. Okay, but at the same time, okay, as soon as it does a retracement here, so price goes back up, then it starts to go a bit more down. Then you'll see the price itself. So we will on a retracement from here. So price to break this zone, then go down, and then it start continuing because selling pressure is more continuing down the buying pressure. The buying pressure is not there. So even if you want to draw a silly trend line, okay, you can draw a trend line and see what happens. Okay, trap the price, make sure that the price is cornered, okay, and then you'll see the difference. Okay, if you want to add another one, okay, add another one so that you can see how price is moving, okay, within itself. Okay, price is now trapped within this zone, within the other zone, so it must go down. Okay, overall pressure is down. Okay, is everybody getting this? Does everybody understand what I'm saying to you today? Good, right. Does anybody have any other charts except for Bank Nifty and Nifty to go over? Tata Steel, okay, right. So please don't ask about Bank Nifty or Nifty, okay, within the next couple of minutes, okay, because that won't be covered anymore. So Tata Steel. Right, first of all, daily, okay, look at what's been happening, okay. It is going from, okay, we'll do Jubilant FoodWorks afterwards, okay. So okay, right, Tata Steel, okay, right. So Tata Steel, okay, first of all, okay, mark your zones, okay. Mark your supply and mark your demand zone. So prices went from a downtrend, kept on going down, and then from here, it started to go further up, okay. So now we're gonna mark our supply and demand zones, okay. So this was the place where the buy took place, okay. And then after that, okay, we had a temporary down, then price went further up, okay. Within these zones, we got a little zone there, okay. And now price is not going above here. So price is not going above here. So that's on our daily, okay. Also, price is not going below here. So as soon as you do that, okay, then you'll see how that works. So we're trying to make sure that the price itself is properly trapped. Okay, now let's go from a daily. Now let's look at from the hourly. Okay, look at the candle that's being formed at the hourly. Okay, we had good momentum candles. The power was there, the movement was there, the volume was there, but now it's started to go a bit wrong way. The power of this is trying to go. So as we see this, and if we now look at it from a line chart, okay, the trend is starting to reverse. The curve is starting to show, okay. So now let's go back to the candle, okay, and let's look at from a 5-minute point of view, okay. If you now look carefully, okay, in the 5-minute chart, this green candle is not going above. This is telling you, okay, that if price breaks this on the 5 minutes, okay, your sell is on, okay. It must break that zone, okay. So if we now look from a line chart, okay, it hasn't still yet, okay, so that line chart has to be broken. So if we just make it a bit higher, so it's in line with that line chart, okay. Now look at the candlestick, okay. This is the zone that it must break, okay. If we now look at it from a minute chart, okay, hits the zone, goes back in. Now it should be going further up, okay. If we now mark another zone, so I mean that price did not go above that, okay. So if price should go up, it's now within these two zones, okay. If we now want to do it even better for you guys, okay, you can do as much as simple or as more complicated as you like, okay. But remember, it must make sense to yourself, okay. If it doesn't make sense, all these lines do not make, it doesn't matter at all. So if we now look at that from the 5-minute point of view, okay, it must not go above that zone, okay. So overall, okay, we'll see this as the call goes on, okay, of what happens to Tata Steel, Okay, so overall, it's looking that it's going to be bearish. Okay, so Jubilee Foods, oh, Jubilee Foods, not looking good, not looking good. Okay, so the reason why I'm saying straight away not looking good, okay, is that the price is going up. However, it's not making significant highs. It's not making significant highs. So this is the last place where price went. So meaning this is the supply zone. Okay, price did not go above here. Okay, then itself price did not go above here. Okay, but overall on the daily, okay, price went above here. So at this moment in time, okay, price is not going above here. So that's our supply zone. Okay, so within these two zones, okay, this is where the price is going to be. Let's look at from the 1 hour point of view. Okay, so from the 1 hour point of view, just mark a little zone that's supply, that is the highest point. Okay, and at the same time, this is our short-term low. Price hasn't gone above here, price hasn't gone below here on the hourly. Okay, so let's just make that a bit different so it'll make it easier for you. Okay, right there. So now on the 5-minute chart. On the 5-minute chart, we've got our zones. Okay, within that, we're going to make another zone. So price did not go above here. Okay, I could have done a supply zone there, but just to make you understand, we're going to do trend lines today. Okay, look at how price is moving. Okay, also look how price is going lower each time. Price went up, goes back down, goes further down, then goes back up. Okay, then it goes to this zone, so it didn't go. So that means selling pressure is going to be continuing. Okay, if we now just fix this and put that as there, and just put that a bit further down. Okay, that'll be easier for you. Okay, now if we look at it from a candle chart, okay, look at what's happening to the price. Okay, the price is going further down. So if we now look at it from a minute chart, okay, price is not going higher anymore. The overall price is starting to go further down. Okay, and also the overall price wicks are still going further down. Okay, as soon as it breaks this area, then it must start to break the wicks. Okay, and if you look carefully on this side, the selling pressure really went heavily as soon as price went below here. Okay, price went to this zone and then the overall selling power continued. Okay, price went further down significantly. So this is a key zone that needs to be taken care of. That is why the buyers are trying to be above this zone, because as soon as they go into this zone, the selling will be continuing. Okay, right, what's your issue? Yeah, you can.
गुड इवनिंग सर।
गुड इवनिंग
सर, मैंने ना आज ना एक ऑर्डर शॉट किया था जुबिलेंट के अंदर 9:30 पर, जहाँ पे सर गैप अप ओपन हुआ था ये।
राइट, आर यू ऑन योर फोन और आर यू ऑन योर लैपटॉप?
सर आई एम सर मोबाइल में ही है क्लास
okay.
मेरी।
Can you draw on it? Draw.
सर टुडे सर 10th December सॉरी मार्च। यस सर। सर यहाँ पे 5-minute चार्ट में थर्ड रेड कैंडल बनेगी ना, जो वहां पे मैंने सेल किया था। इज दैट राइट एंट्री?
Wrong.
Must SL got hit.
Wrong. I'm gonna tell you why. It's wrong. Okay, remember my rules. Okay, this is gap up. Okay, if the gap sir, isn't filled
10th Jan, sorry 10th March, 10 मार्च को सर डेट सर टुडे सर टुडे
wait
Sir, there are red candle.
10th of March.
हाँ जी sir.
कौन सा time?
5-minute chart sir. Yeah.
Right. ये gap.
Yes sir. Yes sir.
Right.
Sir, मुझे लगा यहाँ पर gap filling होगा.
Right. Okay. So first of all, okay, look at the gap. Is this a gap up or a gap down?
Gap up sir.
Right. Remember the rules. If the gap up is not filled within 2 hours, the trend will continue. So the overall fill has not been made within that time. Okay. So this is why the price will go further down. Gap not filled, gap will continue to the top side. Until the gap is filled, you do not know if it is sell. Okay. This is why key zones must be introduced. Okay. So if you look at from a, where are we? Let's go back to 5 minutes. Okay. Make it red. Right. So this red zone that I need to look at. Okay. Look what happened in the red zone. Okay. The gap was then made go up, goes down. Now it's starting to go down. Okay. The gap will continue unless it's filled. That doesn't mean sell. You continue with the trend. Okay. If you look at from the hourly point of view, okay, the gap was up, but the trend was up. That's why the trend will continue, make a bit of retracement, then go back up. Okay. Within 2 hours, yes.
Got it, sir.
Right. Okay. Right. Right. Tata Steel 5 minutes. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. Try and explain to me, okay, what's going to be happening in this trade, okay? Is this going up or down? Mr. Imran, is this going up or down?
No, sir, I want to just know the entry point.
Entry point is going to be a supply zone.
When I can, yes, in this trend from the supply, from the demand zone.
No. If you're going to buy from here. If you're going to sell, you're going to sell from there. Okay. So
no, sir, from today, please analyze from the 9:15, sir. From 9:15, when this price is leaving the demand zone, in which candle we should enter.
Right.
After the confirmation, please can explain. And also the SL.
So 9:15. So is 9:15 here?
Today's trend only 9:15. Yes, sir. Today's trend 9:15 time. Today's trade only.
Because today's trading view 9:15 is already gone. There's 9 o'clock.
I just want to know in any situation if the price touches the demand zone and leaving the demand zone, where should we enter?
Right.
After the confirmation.
Okay. So first of all, right. Okay. So we've drawn our demand zone. Okay. So at this moment, just look at what happens when price leaves. Okay. Price enters demand zone, goes out of demand zone, comes back into demand zone, goes into demand zone. So what this meaning is telling you straight away, okay, first of all, when price went up, this was the short-term high. This was the short-term high. Wait, 1, 2, 6, 6. Okay, right. This is the short-term high. This short-term high must be broken first. Price goes up,
Okay.
goes back down. Price goes up, price goes down. Price goes up, price goes down, and then it breaks that zone, and then you've got your buy. You must understand that. Does that make sense to you
In
now?
which candle should we enter after the breakout?
No,
Yes,
not
I
candle,
understood.
not candle. Do not look at candles. Look at how price breaks
Okay,
the red
short-term
line.
high. Short-term. Yes, the short-term high.
The short-term high must be broken properly, and then the trend must continue.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not teaching you candlesticks. I've never taught you candlesticks. Okay. Look at how price goes into the zone, and then if you look here, price did not go above here. Price went up, but did not continue. Price went up, did not continue. Price went up, then it continued. You've got to be able to see this. Your short-term high must be broken. If the short-term high isn't broken, the sell is still on.
Yes, yeah, understood.
Okay.
And
if
where
you
we can
also
place
look
the
from a
sell-
different point of view. Okay, first listen, okay, then ask the question. Okay.
Okay,
If
sir.
you look at how price goes down, goes back up, this zone, okay, this zone that it was created is nowhere near, okay, this zone that was created is nowhere near the bottom. So this is telling you that the price is not going down. Price goes up, price goes down, price goes further down. This is the liquidity sweep. It takes the stop losses out. This was the trigger you needed. Okay. All these other ones were not the triggers because they kept back coming for more. Okay. This was a quick entry, take them out, then move out. It takes them out from here. It also breaks it out from there. Then it comes back for another entry, but it's nowhere near here. Then it breaks the zone again. Then it continues. You must be able to see this. You're short. This is not about candlesticks. This is about understanding how market works, market structure. Okay, how the bias is.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good. Right. Anybody else got any other question? Okay. The reason why I'm telling you about short-term high, okay, first of all, understand this once again. When price goes into a zone and makes the first high, that was the first high it made, then it went down. That is the zone it needs to take out. So if, for example, we were here, price needs to take this zone out before it goes out. Price went further down, goes back into the zone, did not go below, makes a short-term high. Now the price is starting to get rattled. Okay, price is starting to get rattled because it doesn't know what to do. It's telling you it's going one way, then go the other way. Then it takes it out with a liquidity sweep, with the spike, okay, with the pin bar, and then it takes it out. It must take out both sides simultaneously. Takes the low out, takes the high out, then it does the sweep. Then it goes back to the retracement, then it continues the trend. Does this make sense to you guys? Any question for anybody? Right, okay. So today your homework is to make sure you look at short-term highs. It doesn't matter if it's on a 5-minute chart or a 1-minute chart, okay? Mark that zone and then wait. Patience and discipline is a skill you must master, okay? Patience is not taught, okay? This is one thing that I cannot teach you, okay? It's taken me over so many years just to be patient, okay? This is what you're gonna have to learn by yourself. Wait for the trade. Let the trade come to you, okay? If you are not willing to wait for the trade, okay, the trade will kill you both ways. Okay, you guys want to do 5-minute trading, okay, I'll help you, but at the same time you must understand market structure. Why is the price going up?